I hope everybody's having a nice weekend. Today is March 17, 2013. Let's take a look at the market. Right now, the S&P 500 is getting really close to that all-time high of 1565.15. And it got a little pullback last Friday, but nothing to write home about. Right now there's some development going on at the Eurozone that deal with Cyprus, banking system there, and that might be a little bit of a catalyst to pull the market down a little bit in the coming days. But if we do see a market to pull back, it's probably look for a initial support somewhere down at this 1544 area. And if can't hold that support, then we'll probably look forward to retrace back to this baseline here, this pivot point, somewhere around the 1530, 32, that region here. But definitely, I think this market has more upside to go, and I wouldn't be surprised, that will break above this all-time high of 1565, and probably move toward this 1580 on this Fibonacci 127 extension. So, and also the Dow 30. The 30 industrial has also continued to move higher with all-time high, making all-time high, and right now it doesn't seem to have any let up to pull back. But if it does pull back, we'll be looking at somewhere around this 14,170 area. But definitely we'll probably be paying more attention to this 14,600 plus area there. With the also with the Dow Jones Transportation, it just continued to make all-time high as well. So based on the Dow theory, it is confirming the Dow Jones 30 new all-time high. So that implies that there's a newer high for the Dow Jones Industrial, at least. So it's all depends what the transportation is going to do. We'll also see there might be some initial support down here, near this 6170 area. If we do see a little bit of a pullback, if we can't hold that support area, then we'll be looking at it to pull back to somewhere around this 6050, 6049. And then the Nasdaq Composite. The Nasdaq Composite also made a new new all-time high, and we'll be looking at for a pullback maybe somewhere around here at the 32, 33 area. If there is a little bit pullback coming, and if we can't hold that support, then again we'd be looking at this baseline here somewhere around the 32.15, somewhere around that region, 32.15, 32.13. And the Nasdaq 100, the tech heavily weighted Nasdaq index, it tried to make it break above this 2813 area. Right now, if the market pullback, we look at this 2782, somewhere around the 2782, 2780 as a potential area support for the next test of support. Also, the Russell 2000, again, just like all the other market indexes, it just continue to make a new all-time high. And if we do see a pullback, maybe we're looking at this 942 as a potential test for support. And if we can't hold that support level, again, we'll be looking at it to pull back to this 930, 932 area. So right now, with the market a little bit extended, and some uncertainty development over at the Eurozone, anything can happen next week. But in regardless, a lot of people might think that the market will sell off, and who knows, it might do the inverse, that the flight to quality, everybody pulling their money out of the Eurozone and come into the U.S. market. So you never know. I mean, as a trader, we could only just look at the price action and trade what we see, but not what we believe, and never try to anticipate these type of situation. We just let it develop and see what transpire and trade it accordingly. So with that said, let's go and take a look at some of the stock that might have a possibility next week, and you might be really surprised on some of these stock that I'm actually putting up. Let's take a look at Coach. It seems to be after, I guess this is a earning gap here, and it sold off pretty heavily, and then right now it seems to be making itself back up, and looking for a breakout of this resistance here, and possibly get back above this level. And if we get back about this level, probably we'll get into this gap here, and then potentially could see if it can make it back up and fill this gap. Then the other one, the upscale retailer Tiffany, Tiffany has also been broke out of this resistance here, made a little run up here, and right now it's pulling back on a little bit of a consolidation, and it seems like it might be heading back up. And if we could break about this 70 level, then we might see it go back to a higher level. If we take a look at here, you can see that potentially it could come back up to somewhere around this these level here, this 70 75 area, possibility. So those are a couple of the upscale retailer. And also the other thing is, the other one is the auto part, advanced auto part AAP, and you can see that it came down, found some support here, is bouncing back. Right now it seems to be trying to come up and break out of this little ascending triangle here. And if we take a look at the daily, so if it could break out above this resistance here, look for the possibility of making it back up here and try to test this resistance. And if we could break out that resistance, then we probably could see this one, this stock, moving back up here and try to fill this gap. So, and the other one is Ford Motor. Ford Motor is also kind of hovering, and on this broken back above this resistance here, this baseline that it broke and it came back down, and found some support on this trend line here. Right now it's getting up here seems to be consolidating up here and ready for a little break. And if it break about this, look for the possibility that it might come back up to test this this peak here, somewhere around the 1420, 1430 area. The other one is Goldman Sachs. We've been looking at Goldman Sachs for quite a while, and it pulled back a little bit. Right now it seems to be forming this wedge, and look for the possibility for this break to this wedge and come back up and test this this particular level of resistance here. Let me put this on a weekly basis here, weekly chart here. We can see there's some resistance up here at this 157, and if we could break about this 157, and we still have this price target somewhere around this 175, 176. So that's one of the possibility here. And you can see last week this engulfing candle, just engulfed this entire candle here. So that's a little bit pretty positive, and also it went up with pretty good volume. And then the other one in the tech sector is Oracle. Oracle seems to be trying to make an attempt to another all-time high here, and it's getting back up here. Here's the all-time high, I believe, is the 3650. So it seems like it is getting back up there and try to make a new all-time high. So you might want to keep an eye on that for that possibility of breaking through. And then Cisco, Cisco again also booked this this baseline here, and made a little bit move, pull back, test it, and right now it seems to be trying to break out of that this peak up here again. So that might be something to watch if we looking at Cisco here, and it could be continue to come up to these level and possibly work itself up to this 2450 area here. So, and the other one is the home builder. Some of the home builders kind of pulling back, but here's a Pulte Home. Pulte Home seems to be coming back up and testing this resistance here and try to break out of this. If it break out, don't be surprised to see it come back up and retest this 22 level and possibly move higher. Then the other home builder that I'm looking at is also HOV too. If it could make back up to this level here, then watch for a breakout above this this resistance. If we break through, probably could see high prices and maybe come back up and retest this 750 area. And then the other one is BCH. Also, you see it's coming up to retest this resistance. If it break through that resistance, we could also see it might work itself back up to this level here, somewhere around the 1925 to the 1975 area. And here's a oil service stock that was alerted to me by one of the one of my stock tweet follower. NOV. Again, this looked pretty interesting. It held a support here, and if we take a look at the weekly, you can see that there were on this trend line, and it found support here, and now it established a little bit higher support level at this above the 65 area, and then you can see that it's kind of consolidated down here, and it broke through this little resistance here last Friday, and right now it's getting back up to this resistance level and also this trend line here. So if we could see this stock break through this resistance, there's a good possibility the next level of resistance is somewhere around this 73.60, and if it could break out of this 74.45, 74.50, we might see this one heading higher, and could be a possibility of targeting this 82 level, or at least somewhere down here at these particular resistance levels, somewhere around 78. So there you go. Those are some of the stock that might be of interest to keep an eye on and trade carefully. There certainly is going to be some volatility with this new Eurozone development. So just be cautious and be defensive. Good luck on your trading next week.